Hello.
China.
Welcome to the 190th hour of Adventure.
Oh my god.
Thank you much for joining us for this hour. I'm going to just quickly run through a couple of things before we start. I know you guys have probably heard that already. I'm sorry. So this performance, like all of our performances, is a relaxed performance. So that just means we've got a relaxed attitude to any sound or movement from our audience members, just for the benefit of anyone who may not be able to be still or silent for the duration of the piece. If at any point you guys want to pop out, you can head through the door at the back. There's some water, get a drink of that, come back in whenever you feel up to it. I'll be over here, so you can shout if you need anything at all. We've got some audio loop headsets if you'd like to use those. The lights should stay like this. They have a tendency to pop off, like every so often, but I'll run and get them back on as quickly as I can. And there'll be no loud bangs or anything, but there'll be some lit background music throughout. That's everything. Over to Reese now for the final hour of the evening.
Woo! Reese! We love you! Hello. My name is...
Reese!
Calm. Thank you. As we're doing an underwater adventure with shark people. Okay, so... Hello, my name is Reese. I am the Games Master for this hour, this final hour of today. Questions on your mind. What is this? What are we doing? Well, we are playing a tabletop role-playing game. What that means are these wonderful, wonderful individuals around me play their own special and unique characters with their own abilities and traits that they can use to apply to certain situations. I, as the Games Master, control the rest of the world. I control the enemies you fight, the allies on your side, the waters you swim through, the islands you explore, and we have 180 hours of backstory, so let me catch you up. You are all crew members upon the Spirit of the Horizon, a scientific research vessel that was sent to investigate an island that seemingly appeared overnight. Whilst investigating, you uncovered a stone tablet. Whilst doing so, you also managed to awaken a great old god. You fled, and as the creature destroyed your fleet, you read the spell upon the stone tablet, not truly understanding what it did. And it thrust you into a new reality, with new islands and lands to explore, new creatures and species to understand, new social structures to try and wrap your heads around. We pick up our adventurers as they are deep within this long flooded mine. After doing combat with several creatures, one of which being the hatchling of this giant kraken, we pick up as our adventurers are about to go into battle with a group of Kraken fanatics, these priests who follow this ungodly creature. I'm going to give our players a chance to introduce themselves, starting with my far right. Tell us your name, your character's name, and what they do on the ship.
Hi, I'm Chloe. I'm playing Relora, and she is the ship's commander. So on the ship, she tries her best to figure out what that job means, and sings inspirational songs, and occasionally polymorphs into T-Rexes when it's relevant.
Yay. Of course. My name is James. I'm playing Jeffrey Wigglebottom, the Sorcerer Supreme human, of also the head of the research department assistant, and all-round lovable character, to himself at least.
Hello, my name is Yuri. I'm playing a character named Corbeth, who is a human barbarian. He was hired as a meat shield, as a bodyguard for the ship's commander, Valora.
Yes.
And my life purpose is to guard her at all costs, and the rest of the crew members.
Hi, my name is Max, and my character's name is Manroth, and I'm a Dragonborn Ranger. The rest, I'm not yet sure about.
Okay, you found yourself on this ship, unclear about what your job might actually be. That's fine. We've had multiple individuals who are like that.
Weird ship you're on, isn't it?
Okay. You three individuals, before this moment, back on the ship, what were you doing? What were you engaging in?
Relora was simultaneously crying because the captain had been kind of mean to her last time she saw him and just before she teleported out, but also simultaneously because she knows about how the teleportation works, all that kind of thing, she was necking a health potion that she'd got from the ship's supplies so that she was at least
You
healthy.
would have had time for a long rest.
Really?
Yeah.
It's been that long?
You've been chilling.
Well, she did that like in the first 20 seconds after she got back teleported.
Yep.
And then kind of went, oh, this is anticlimactic. And then had a long rest.
Okay. So, gentlemen, what were you doing on the ship just before this moment?
So I was mainly eating and sleeping
Yep.
and dreaming of all the brothels I'm going to visit when we are back with civilization.
Of course.
Good man.
Manaroth, what were you doing?
I was just keeping vigilant, making sure the whole party was safe, as rangers do.
As rangers do. You made your patrol along the deck, keeping your eye on the horizon, making sure nothing was going to sneak up on you. You, just waking up from a small nap, finding some food in the galley, daydreaming about all the wonderful, wonderful individuals that you're going to pay for sex with.
I wake up with a
We know.
yeah.
Oh, we get the imagery, don't worry.
Just to confirm, I definitely have a semi. Okay.
You get a metallic tang in your mouth. The hairs on the back of your neck stand on end as your skin is enveloped in a golden glow. And in a flash, you are teleported. You find yourself underwater. You look around. You see Jeffrey Wigglebottom, the human sorcerer and known rap god.
MC, please.
Commander Rolora, and multiple Sariki individuals. These short, dwarf-like people with scaly skin, all wearing heavy plate armor. You know to be allies. They gifted you these breathing apparatus that you can use to breathe underwater, which are hanging around your neck, so I'd recommend putting them on quickly. As you look at your feet, there is a swirl of black necrotic energy as multiple tentacles are raised from the floor. Can I get a dexterity saving throw from all of you? Not you.
I know, I'm stuck, man. I'm stuck.
Oh.
As a barbarian, you have advantage because danger sense.
Thank you very much. So 18.
Your saving?
Right.
18.
18. Perfect.
15.
Plus 2, 17. There you go.
Your saving throws are
Sexy.
actually
Alright, sorry. Yeah.
Ah. 30 plus 7.
So,
22. Nice.
So yeah.
so what was the total score?
22, 15 plus 7.
22. What was yours again? Remind me.
18.
18. Yours is
I'm
done.
in.
11.
Okay. So.
7 of that was my modifier.
Oh wow. You both seeing this begin to swim upwards, only taking 6 bludgeoning damage and avoiding the grapple. Rolora, you take 13 and are grappled. As you look down the corridor, a multiple of these hooded individuals make their way towards you as we go into combat.
God damn it.
Nice to see you.
Is that meant to be a
No.
C pun?
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
No.
Multiple of these creatures make their way down towards you. It's incredibly difficult to make out numbers with the low amount of light in the room. You see the prince and his guard push forward, most of them being able to avoid this spell which is around your feet. They begin to gauge you combat with these fanatics. You look at their face, and some of them, early on in their transformation, only have these small tentacles that lower beneath their chin. You look at some of the others, and they have these full, thick beards of tentacles that writhe as they move forward towards you. Okay, Manaroth, you're floating there. You see these individuals making their way towards you. What would you like to do?
Attempt to get out of the way to sidestep.
So you move to the side of the cavern. What weapons have you got on you?
Breath weapon.
That's your dragon breath weapon. Excellent.
2 short sword, longbow.
A longbow. So your longbow you can fire underwater, and it will go fairly far and still do a good amount of damage.
Are there any of those harpoon weapons lying around?
Where your individual friends once stood, you look at the ground and you see these long metal shafts. Loaded in them are these spears that are just lying on the floor. Okay? So, would you like to attack one of the individuals coming towards you, or are you going to hold off?
I'd like to attack.
Okay, cool. So you get 2 attacks with your longbow. So make your first attack roll for me. So you roll your d20 and add the number next to the longbow. 13. It's just enough. As the arrow flies through the water, it pierces into one of these hooded individuals' shoulders. Roll damage for me. So damage for a longbow is 1d8, which is that
There
one.
you go. 1d8 plus 6.
2
Plus
Plus
6 is 8.
Plus 6. Yeah.
plus 6.
Do you guys want another set of dice?
Yeah, you've got another set of dice in that bag right there.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so digging into the shoulder, doing a fair amount of damage. Bring it down to there. The arrow flies and pierces one of these individuals. You see this deep purple blood emanate from beneath the cloak. Make your second attack. You roll your d20 first to see if you hit. 14.
9.
That would definitely hit. Roll damage again once more.
Get your best step.
3 plus 9. Wow, okay. So, both of these arrows fly, hitting the same individual. You see him reel in pain, but he's still pushing forward towards you. Okay. As you look forward, you see 20 to 30 individuals, some of them locked in combat with these Suriki, these small dwarf-like men, and the rest are making their way towards you. As we go into the next in the combat order, Relora.
Oh, okay, I can actually do stuff. So they're coming straight for.
Mm-hmm.
How close are me and Jeffrey?
You and Jeffrey are within 5 feet of each other.
Okay. And are they all kind of moving in a straight?
You have a tunnel which is about 15 foot across, about 15 foot tall. They're making their way towards you. The floor is a sandy floor.
Oh, it's a Okay, it's a sandy floor. Does it look like the numbers of them go on forever, or can I kind of
From where you're currently
see?
standing, you see around 20 individuals. You don't know how many there are in total.
Okay, but I can see to that
Yes, you can.
the end of that group.
Yep.
Okay. Screw it. I reach out,
Mhm.
grab onto Jeffrey, and I dimension door us to the back of that group.
Okay. Are you
So we're
willing,
behind
Jeffrey?
Huh?
Are you willing?
I'm always willing for Relora.
She's asexual. Let's just point that out.
Yep.
Jeffrey is not.
What does your spell look like as you cast it? What does Relora's Dimension Door manifest itself as?
Like most of her spells, it's kind of there's these white and red orbs that present,
Mhm.
but it's just that they slightly dissipate outwards from the thing being teleported, and then they just have this moment of going
Okay.
and then popping up in somewhere
So
else.
you see these white orbs begin to emanate around both of your bodies as they, and you find yourself about 40, 50 foot down the tunnel in the midst of a much larger group as they
damn
make
it.
their way towards you.
I've made that mistake before.
Okay, up next, Kargaroth.
Right. So, how many are in front of us?
In front of you, you see around 20 individuals,
Right.
most of them wearing hoods,
Yeah.
having these tentacle-like faces.
Yeah.
Some of them wield weapons, some of them cast spells.
Right.
The one who casts the spell, which is currently under the effects beneath your feet, is out there moving forward with his hand outreached. You see a large beard of tentacles going down halfway down his chest. What would you like to do?
How far away is it?
He is within, at this point, around 20 foot away from you.
Okay, that's fine. And these two guys are right behind me. And there's a big
They
group of
have
enemies.
dimension door. They've cast a spell and moved further down.
Further down the tunnel. Okay, fine. Right. So what I'm going to do
Mm-hmm.
is there's a lot of them. As a bonus action, I'm going to rage.
Of course.
Of course.
What makes you rage? What really triggers you?
So I mean, all the tentacles
Yep.
that I see, they provoke mixed feelings within me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm kind of both slightly aroused, but then disgusted, and the inner conflict
Yep.
drives me mad. I just can't figure it out. What's going on? What's happening there?
So these confused feelings
Yeah.
bring on an overwhelming anger as
Exactly.
you feel your muscles get stronger, your eyes go a deep red. You make your way forward.
I make my way forward, and I grab the guy.
Yep.
Do I have a shield? Or just a long
You
sword?
just have your long sword.
Perfect. I grab the tentacle guy by the beard.
Yep.
Again, a tingling sensation
Okay.
everywhere. And then with my long sword, I try and stab him in the eye.
Okay. So first of all, I need you to roll a d20 and add your strength modifier plus your proficiency bonus. So it will actually just be this roll. So make that roll for me.
That's 9 plus 11, 20.
No problem. You swim forward, grab the handful of tentacles, stare this individual directly in the eyes.
Yeah.
Make your attack roll.
That's 2 plus 11, which is 13.
Just hits. Roll damage for me as you go in with the sword to stab this individual in the face.
5 plus 6 is 11.
Plus 6 is 11 plus 2 because you're raging.
That's right, 13.
So, 13. Okay, so you go forward, grab this priest by the tentacles, bring your sword down. The blade cuts deep into his cheek,
Right.
removing some of the tentacles from his face, and he shifts out of the way, and you see the tentacles float off into the water, and this deep purple blood fill around you.
Is he still alive?
He is still alive.
Can I use my second one?
Okay, make your attack roll.
15.
15 hits. Roll damage again for me.
That's 1 plus 6 is 7.
Okay, so you come in with another strike. Once again, hitting pretty much the same spot, cutting even deeper. At this point, you begin to see bone.
Right.
You see.
That's actually 9. Sorry.
No, okay, yeah, sorry. Of course. It's still standing though. Okay.
I'm gonna swim slightly back, because I still have a bit of movement,
Yep.
and bring him closer towards my friends.
Okay, make a strength check for me.
So 6 plus 11, 17.
He holds you in place. He's resisting your pull.
Okay.
As you pull on these tentacles, revealing this large gaping mouth, which once upon a time was human, now has this pointed beak of a mouth. Okay. So, it's now their turn. Seeing you attack this priest, their leader, two are going to come to either of your sides and make attacks. Rolling incredibly poorly with a 12 and a 7, your barbarian instincts take effect as they come in with these spears and you just dodge out of the way both times. They cross in front of you and pull back, not hitting you.
That's
Going.
why he's my bodyguard. He's
Yeah.
good at this stuff.
5 individuals are going to surround Relora.
I did this with the sharks.
Hit, miss.
Can I cutting words any of those?
One is a 20, one is a 21.
I'm not gonna. I want to try and cutting words to 20.
What do you say?
I'm underwater, right?
Yeah, you are as
well.
Oh, what?
That's probably all I say.
We're on camera here, guys.
Roll your d10.
Come on. Make that worthwhile. Damn it. Nope.
Nope. You take
Doesn't work as well underwater.
15 points of piercing damage as 2 spears dig into your side. 5 are going to surround Jeffrey Wigglebottom as well. Hit. Hit. Miss, miss, miss.
What did they roll?
That was a 20, a 22.
Okay, you know what? It's fine, Spike. Well
Yep. Okay. You take 10 points of piercing damage as 2 more spears come from this group and pierce into your chest. It's now the Kraken Priests go.
Jesus.
Okay.
When it's my turn, they're gonna learn a lesson. I'll tell you that.
As you are grabbed onto him, he is going to. Yeah, he's going to do that. He's going to reach out with his hand in front of him, and you see these sparks of electrical energy emanate from his hand. He is going to.
We're playing with electricity, are we?
Long rest.
Oh, what's your armor class?
18.
Just hits as it rolls a 13 plus 5. You take. That's not very clear at all. So that's 2d10. 7, 8. You take 15 lightning damage as he reaches out, puts his hand on your chest, and the electrical energy pulses through your body. Okay. Jeffrey Wigglebottom.
Hello guys, how you doing? So we're in a corridor, yeah?
Yeah, we are.
People going that way towards.
Yes, they
these
are.
guys. There's a lot of people going
Behind you as well.
in. Basically, what you're saying is a long corridor. It's 15 foot,
Yes.
but generally a straight line, yeah.
Yes. Oh no.
They're going to play with electricity, then I'm going to play with electricity, considering my very piss poor on Carnival earlier on. I'm going to lightning bolt the shizzle out of them.
What's your spell DC?
17.
Are you aiming back the way you came or in front of you?
In front, so these pawns that are moving away, I want to go for the lot. I don't know how far they're going to get back.
Can I get a dexterity saving throw from all of you?
Include me.
Yep.
Have time to cast protection from lightning. What saving was
Dexterity.
Dexterity.
it? 19.
7, 22.
Okay, so what was yours?
22.
22?
19.
You two pass, you fail. So whatever damage he rolls, you take half of that, okay? Roll your damage, please.
Cool. Can I have some more d6, please?
Sure, there's one. How many?
Oh,
do
a lot.
you
I need a
need?
lot.
There's
Just so you know, it's
another.
100 feet long.
Yeah, it is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more, please.
That's all the ones we've got on this table.
I've got it. Oh, I did not roll. It's a mixed bag, guys. It's a mixed bag. 6.
Oh, that's poor.
I've got a couple of 6s.
That's good.
It's probably good for them. 5. Only 30.
Only 30. You take 15, you take 30,
15.
you take 15. As electrical energy fills the whole cavern around you and behind you.
But are any of them dead?
Yes!
Yes!
You see several of the ones with smaller tentacles just instantly stunt and float dead in the water.
Jeffrey, don't give a crap.
Wow, okay. Okay. The electrical energy pulses down the entire corridor as it's now back to the top. The guards' turn. They are going to just continue swinging forward. Doing pretty well with their attacks, actually. But also taking some damage in return. Wow. Okay. Moving on from that. Manaroth. your turn. You've had this electrical energy pulse through your body. You see multiple of these individuals who are attacking you drop, but there are still several left standing. Who are you aiming for?
I'd like to. Do I have some kind of perception or to find out? Maybe I'm thinking if there's a leader amongst them who I can aim for.
Of course, make an insight check. Eight total. I mean, the one
Can
that
I assist him by shaking the sorcerer?
you do see that the one the barbarian is currently engaged in combat with is wearing the most grandiose robes. He is also the one casting the most spells. He appears to be the most powerful amongst the group. Is that who you're aiming for?
Yes.
Alright, make your attack rolls for me. Critical failure, I'm sorry, mate.
Bad roll.
You
bad
pull
luck.
the bow back as the
Oh.
Snap.
string attached to the top pings off and the arrow falls down. Make a quick survival check to try and repair your bow.
Same dice.
Same dice.
19.
Ooh.
This has
random
happened to you
rolling.
before. It's something you cover very quickly in training. You grab the wire and reattach it, but that's your turn.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, so Relora.
Because I've had a long rest. Casting a song with this mandolin, casting a spell with it, casts as an action, doesn't it? Rather
Yes,
than a
it
bonus,
does.
Like, that inspiration. Okay. Okay, screw it. I think it might be needed.
Oh no.
No, I want to use this to cast resistance to lightning on myself. Because I have it on this.
Okay.
And I just feel like, and I've seen Jeffrey use lightning, and I kind of go, he uses it, he's probably resistant to
Saw it not
so,
2 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
Again, it's more just like gurgling, and because
Oh.
she's underwater.
That's nice.
Yeah, alright.
It's a magical mandolin.
It
so
is a magical mandolin.
She gurgles tunefully.
Yes.
Very briefly. And then...
The
a
sound
Sound
of
waves
sound
they
of
travel underwater for long distance,
Yes.
don't they?
the sound of your mandolin does echo throughout the cave as the sound emanating
She tries
from
to
it
make it
is
sound a little bit more sinister. She goes for a more sinister chord to echo through.
scary.
Yeah, terror, like striking fear into their hearts.
Shivers gone
You
down.
now have resistance to lightning.
And bonus action, spiritual weapon.
What is in the shape of the mandolin again?
No, it's not the shape of a mandolin because I don't need to signal that the piece of coral / octopus is me to other people. So it's in. What's the natural enemy of the tentacle? She likes to try and go for opposites.
Scissors?
Yeah, we all know scissors beats tentacle in the game of rock, paper, scissors, tentacle.
Yeah, actually, it's in the shape of a shark.
It's in the shape of a shark.
It's not like an animate. I mean,
It's
it's
this
meant
floating, static shark
to be, yeah,
that appears glowing with its mouth open.
yeah, and it goes to whichever one is nearest to me, and it bites it.
Make an attack roll.
17.
17 will most definitely hit.
Wait. 11.
Okay.
And it's going for kind of face area.
You go towards one of these fanatics, and as the spiritual weapon moves into its space, it continues through, and all you see is a body float to the surface. Okay. Oh,
Can I move at all?
yes.
What's around? Is there anywhere where I could get
You would
further
get
away from
several attacks of opportunity.
things? Okay, I don't then.
Ah, damn it. Kargaroth, it's your move. You have this individual held by the tentacles in front of you. He's taken damage from electrical energy and your sword. What would you like to do?
So, I felt a shock
Yep.
coming from this guy, and the bigger shock,
Yep.
I assume is also coming from this guy.
Yep, that was it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're going to assume. So, I'm super mad,
Mhm.
even more so than before.
Yep.
gonna go for the other cheek.
Mhm.
Now turn the other cheek. And stab him.
Okay.
Ironic.
Make your 2 attack rolls.
5 plus
11 is 16. It's good.
Good enough. And 10 plus 11 is 21.
Both hit. Roll damage for me.
5 plus 6 is 11.
Yep.
1 plus 6 is 7, so 18 total.
Whew, okay. This individual in front of you is bleeding incredibly heavily.
22 actually with the rage.
Yes, you're right. Okay, so that brings that up even higher. He looks incredibly rough.
Right.
I know
All
how
right.
it feels.
Gonna swing back.
Yep.
By 40 feet movement.
Yep.
And bring him closer to my friend Manaroth.
He
Stand here.
Unable to resist as you pull this individual down the tunnel. Alright. It's now his go. His hands free. He drops concentration on one of his spells. His hands begin to swirl. As you look up at the ceiling, you've never seen clouds underwater. As he brings down 2 lightning bolts, one in your group and one in your group.
Come, his lightning's fine.
Can I get a dexterity saving throw from both of you? All of you.
Oh, hey! Suck it, DM. Sorry, I love you. It's not a natural 20. So.
Okay.
I am, but it doesn't matter. Yeah.
18.
18.
9.
A dex one.
Dex.
12.
Okay. You take 18 points of lightning damage. You take 9. You take 4. And you take 9.
9.
With your lightning resistance, I need a concentration check from you, Relora.
Really?
Yep.
Oh,
Spiritual
I see.
weapon.
weapon,
So
yeah.
for my spiritual weapon, yeah. Oh god damn it! I just rolled a 6. What do I add anything? Oh,
It's your constitution saving throw.
8.
I'm sorry, but the spiritual shark disappears. Not Chompy. Anyone but Chompy. Okay.
Sorry.
Wigglebottom. You're up.
Steps up to the plate. Well, as lightning worked so well last time, I'm not going to cast that. As a quick arcana, I assume, just from player knowledge, that kind of a fire-based thing would at least be half damage anyway.
Yes,
because of
yes, it
water.
would.
I'm gonna cast Cloud of Daggers.
Ooh.
And I'm going to cast it at a higher level. It's an extra 2d4 plus
Yes, it is.
every level above what you cast it as. So,
Where are you placing this attack?
like
Behind you?
behind me, so
Okay.
the ones that are coming towards me.
Yep.
I'm going to cast it at, screw it, 7th level.
Oh my goodness.
So
Okay.
that's, it's 4d4,
Plus 1 extra.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that's 14.
Yes, roll 14d4.
Give me some d4, guys!
Oh god.
Oh no.
I'm not going to put these back in the thing this time.
Well, at least give me 7 and I'll just roll them twice.
How many?
There we go. That's all that we've got.
One, two, I'm just going to roll these twice. God, I love rolling loads of dice. It's great. Woohoo! Oh, here we go. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 18. It's fun, isn't it? 18. No,
This swirling vortex of daggers behind Jeffrey Wigglebottom appears and makes sushi out of these individuals. There are strips of flesh and blood emanating throughout the water. As we go back to the top of the round,
37 that was, just in case anyone cares. Thanks, guys.
Manaroth, your ally has brought this tentacled being right in front of you. He bleeds from multiple spots. What would you like to do?
I'd like to see if I can finish him.
Of course. You
My
have
daggers.
your daggers. Go for it. This.
Short sword. 11 twice, right?
Yep, that will hit.
17.
That will hit. That's
Plus
2d6 plus.
Plus 9.
No, it's plus 4 for
1d6
this.
plus 6.
9d6 plus 6. So double that. So that's 2d6 plus 12. So roll your d6. 4. Roll it again. 5. 9 plus 12 is 21 points of damage. How do you want to kill this creature?
By
Yeah.
cutting off his head.
Okay. So you come in. The first strike with the short sword comes round the front and you pierce through this creature's throat. Your second attack, you pull back, severing the head completely as the body falls to the floor. Zombie stuff. Excellent. Relora.
Right. What are the nearest things to me? How many other of them?
There's still a group of around 10 in front of you.
Okay. I don't know if what I want to do is possible. Should I just describe what I'm kind of thinking?
Describe to me what you're thinking.
So, with telekinesis, I can move an object up to 1,000 pounds in weight.
Yes, you can. Oh no.
And unless it's worn or carried,
Yes.
I can automatically move it up to 30 foot in any direction.
Yes.
I would argue, but you're the GM, water isn't worn or carried. It's just there.
You know, you're not wrong. What are you trying to do here, Alora?
Well, there's a couple of options. I mean, because I'm seeing them. They don't have any water breathing apparatus. I assume they breathe water. Like so.
Yeah.
So more water isn't gonna. What I
Hang on, I gotta do some maths.
what I'm thinking currently.
Okay, yeah.
Maths is fun when you're doing it. In
You
front
could
of an
potentially
audience.
move up to 100 gallons of water.
Up to 100 gallons of water. Okay.
Thank you. Where I fall down in words, I make up in numbers.
And this tunnel is entire. It's full to the
Oh,
top
it's
with
full.
water. Okay, right. What I want to do is again, say if this is too cheeky. I would like to treat. What I want to do is somehow, with water that is surrounding these people, is to either twist them or crush them by twisting the water around them or pushing the water like inwards. If that's not possible, then I want to use it
No,
to basically.
I would argue it's definitely possible.
And that is the.
I don't really do
The
Harry
rule
Potter,
book of
that's what I
magic.
know. So you say possible in a interesting way.
It's a very unique way of accessing this spell.
Uh-huh.
It's not a way that I've seen it be used before, which, kudos. Roll a spell attack roll.
Okay. Come on. Be good at this. Be good at this.
Never mind.
It's a 12.
Can you do me a favour? Can you just
How
roll
much psychic damage am I-
10d10 for me?
10d10. Okay.
Yep. Jeffrey, can you
10?
make a dexterity saving throw for me, please, mate?
No, I cannot.
Relora, can you also make a dexterity saving throw?
I'm busy rolling these d10. I'll
You,
run in a sec.
you're rolling a lot of tens there.
Well, yeah, I'm rolling 10 of them. Is this how
No, as
I
in
die?
like you got.
Killed by your own telekinesis spell?
If you
Probably.
kill me, I will be quite put out. Got 11.
Oh, I'm sorry, mate. This is
Okay.
really gonna hurt.
So that's. I'm really worried I'm gonna kill myself. I'm worried I might have killed myself.
Make a dexterity saving throw, and then tell me the damage.
Dexterity saving throw is
Oh.
natural success! Critical success!
Thanks. I'm so happy for you.
You look down the cavern, and as you see this water begin to swirl and emanate, it pushes in towards this group, dragging Relora and Jeffrey Wigglebottom with it. What was your damage?
My damage was 54.
Jeffrey, you take 54 points of bludgeoning damage. The entire group in front of you is squished to.
So I at least killed one of them.
You ever seen Ant-Man where he goes subatomic? That's basically it. Like,
Is that how many you had left?
No.
Oh. I think you're just.
I am on exactly 0 hit points.
Jeffrey Wigglebottom floats there unconscious. You take half damage from that.
So 54,
Fucking bards.
27. I'm not great.
Good rolling though. Well done. I'm impressed.
How many of them did I kill?
10.
10. Well, that's something.
They had 9 hit points each. Like you just.
Oh God! I know.
They were just a group of young cult initiates who you've
Slaughtered.
turned into.
Genocide.
Relora has made it very clear she doesn't give a damn about the creatures of Havmar. She wants to get home. She hates them all.
She's been having a bit of a difficult time.
Yeah, sorry.
Got the death hat.
A lot of bad things have happened. She's in a bad way.
Put some
She's
dice
also
over your
kind of
eyes.
at ends with her father figure. It's really not great.
Yeah.
Well done,
Fix
by
it.
the
I'm
way.
gonna fix it. Thanks.
That's
I'm
the end
gonna
of
do
your
more
turn.
of that.
Gargaroth, you see that after killing this individual, multiple of the other fanatics that have already fallen to the guards around you and the prince are beginning to try and flee. What do you do?
That's not that.
That's no.
So, you said in the beginning that there are broken spears lying
Yep.
around somewhere.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna swim towards them and grab a couple,
Yep. One in each hand.
one each hand, and then throw them as javelins
Yes.
in their backs.
Okay.
1 and 2.
All right. Make both your attack rolls for me. Hits.
16 hits. And 11 plus
Excellent.
11 also hits.
They're both a d6 each, plus your strength modifier.
4 for one and 3 for the second one. So strength modifier is 4 and 2 from the rage.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be 10 and 9.
Okay. You throw the first spear and it digs into between his individual shoulder blades as he falls forward, laying flat on the sand. Pick out another one. It spirals through the water, hitting this individual in the neck, pinning him to the side of the wall. Just hangs there.
And then with my 40 feet movement,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to swim to Jeffrey
Jeffrey.
and start doing CPR.
Underwater.
First breath. Lungs full of water. Chest compression.
Don't know if this is gonna help.
Okay.
Yeah. It's how he'd want to go, being betrayed by the stupidity of his friends.
Jeffrey, can I get a death saving throw from you?
Go for it. What is Constitution?
Just roll a d20.
You just roll it.
15.
That's a success, but you also automatically fail one being underwater as you breath piece moves away from your mouth.
Because he's
and
doing
water
CPR on me, yeah.
just begins to flood in.
It's 3, isn't it? You gotta get 3.
3 failures is a death, 3 successes, he's stabilized. Top of the round! The guards are still engaged in combat. Manaroff, what are you going to do, bud?
Hope you like lightning, guys.
See, I've got
You also both have 2 healing potions. I should have probably told you about that.
Thanks, mate.
Sorry.
It's
Yeah, no,
conspiracy,
you-
isn't it?
I'd like to see if we can chase them down to the remaining ones that are alive before the
'Kay.
whirlwind attack, I believe.
Pardon?
Whirlwind attack?
A whirlwind attack.
Yeah, which...
Read that to me? That's new.
You can use your action to make a melee attack against any number of creatures within 5 feet of you.
Oh, yeah.
You can make separate attack rolls for each target.
Okay, so you look over towards the guards, and they're currently engaged with these individuals. They're dealing with them incredibly well. These cultists are not martially trained. They're not people who have picked up a sword in combat before a lot. You can see a group of 4 of them currently engaged in combat being pretty much wiped out. But if you got into the center of them, you could do your whirlwind attack and take out as many as you could potentially take out. So that would be 4 attacks if you wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So you swim over, get into the middle of this group, make your first attack roll. Thank you. 2 plus
9.
11. They're not wearing any armor. The blade goes straight through their cloaks. Second attack roll.
10.
Hits.
9.
Yep.
8.
Yep.
7.
Okay. They're not wearing any armor. These individuals are priests and cultists. They are not martial trained. Roll 4d6 plus 24 damage.
Oh god.
Because you get your modifier on each attack. 1, 5,
4.
9, 11 plus. Thank you, maths audience. Alright. How do you want to finish these 4 individuals off as you just swirl as a hurricane of steel?
Pretty much cut through their midriff.
Okay.
Just cut them in half. Slice them in 2.
Entrails spill out.
Yeah, that's what
You see as multiple of these individuals, not expecting attack from behind, just get severed in 2. Their torsos just float there as their legs buckle and fall to the floor. As the guards and other individuals begin to clean up, Laura, what are you doing?
Am I within reach of Jeffrey?
Yes,
Okay,
with your movement.
I get over to Jeffrey with my movement. I use my action to shove a healing potion down his throat. And then
You see, the way physics works is for the healing potion to be absorbed, they need to have suction in their mouth.
oh, okay. If that's a bone, oh no, it's a full action
If she
to give
puts it
someone
in-
a healing potion.
If she puts it in her own mouth, can she like kiss it into me, like blow it in?
I mean, if she comes up with that idea by herself, yeah.
Relora-
It's worth it.
Do it from the other end.
It's
A suppository!
Question. She's considering another creative use of telekinesis.
Okay.
Don't kill me with telekinesis!
Can she? If she has telekinetic control of the bottle of the potion,
Yeah.
could she
Dimension
telekinetically-
door it in.
Could she telekinetically push it down his throat into his stomach and take off the popper?
This is
The whole wall.
I only have so many options.
this is an incredibly
I thought it was like,
delicate procedure.
For God's sake!
you don't have suction.
Roll a
Wait a
spell.
minute, wait a minute, she
Roll
said-
a spell attack roll, Laura.
Does she have to now commit to this because she has realised there's something else she could try and do?
What's the other thing you want to do?
Would cast cure wounds work on an unconscious person?
Yes! Yes, it was!
Yes, Laura. Yes, it would.
I can't stress enough. She's had a really hard day.
But still putting an entire bottle inside a man.
I thought they were like vials.
That's your first option.
I have always
Well, I guess I could cast cure light wounds.
I had always
I wanted to
imagined,
do the other option personally.
just as a point of information, I had always imagined that they were kind of small vials that, sure, it would be a little bit uncomfortable, but
They're
not impossible.
actually a bit closer to something this size.
Now, I've had stuff like that inside me before.
Okay,
but
she never, if she's there with a bottle this size, she never imagined doing that. So instead she casts Cure Wounds. And she casts it, I'm sorry for those who are disappointed.
Boring.
She casts it at, she's going to cast it at 6th level.
That's
No.
68.
I'll take it.
She feels really bad. She's the one who made him unconscious. 668, do you say?
Yep.
Okay. 6, 8, 9,
I didn't kill them though.
15. How many was it again?
6. It's 1 per level. Add your charisma modifier at the end.
Okay, so that's 28.
You get 28 points of healing back, buddy.
Luckily, as I'm looking at you, because there's so much water, you can't see the tear in my eye. The tear of betrayal.
I also, can I use a bonus action to put his mask back on?
Yes.
Patronising. Was it 23, was that?
28.
I'm getting messages from people like, damn it, why didn't Rolora put a bottle in his body?
Who's watching this?
I can't stress
It's your
enough.
mum again.
I can't stress enough. I imagined some very different dimensions to the size of the bottle.
Okay.
We've got two of these on us at all times. They're massive.
Yeah. They're also superior healing potions.
Yeah, so one of the things that should be superior is the efficiency and
Superior. not
Okay.
suppository.
As you come back to consciousness, you see the grips of this battle ending as the guards who've
Chain
completely
lightning.
ripped through these individuals. You see some of them beginning to flee back down the ends of the tunnel. As you come to consciousness, in the middle of this watery depth, that's where we're going to end this evening off. Big round of applause for our players. You've been fantastic. I'm going to go home and consider my life choices.
we never established the size.
Can I use telekinesis to get it out again?
Thank you so much for joining us for our final hour this evening. Please do feel free to come back. You can come back to watch or you can come back to play. We are here until the very end of the Fringe every day apart from Thursday and Friday. We're doing 10 to 3 and then 5 to 10 on Fridays. So please do come back and see us. We are live streaming, you can say hi now, on twitch.tv/invaders wanted. And we are live tweeting at Invaders 250. So yes, spread the word. Come back to see us. I will hand over to these guys just really quick plugs if you guys have anything as well. Do anything?
I'm not working on anything else, but there's a really wonderful show called Jamie Saves the World, which is. Well, this is about another Jamie who saves the world, and it's nerdy and geeky and glorious and funny, and it's on at 9:15 at Barbados.
Can I plug all my shows?
Sure.
I've just come back from the dead. I've got a show called How to Be a Winner, which is at 2:30 at the newsroom. It is me combining all the 90s game shows into 1 hour. And yes, I have had to rewrite it quite substantially following the death of Bruce Forsyth. The other show, which, if you've not got plans tonight, 11:30 tonight, I'm doing the Tinder Games, in which I try and find a date for some lonely comedians using the power of Tinder and the audience's very horrible and quite inappropriate suggestions. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Huh? Oh, yeah, good. 11:30 at the Three Sisters. So sorry. So sorry.
Good throw.
Chain lightning!
Alright.
Being recorded. Are you guys working on anything?
No, holidays.
Hey.
On holiday.
That's it.
Before this turns into complete carnage, thank you again, and again, please do come back and join us this season.
Again. There you go. Come see this one though. This is a good one.
Rolora does feel bad.
You constantly